We have discovered important information that suggests that the Federal Reserve is preparing to accept XRP globally by the ISO 4217 standard. An official report, which I obtained through the diligent work of an independent investigator, supports this revelation. Although there hasn't been much media coverage, important developments are taking place behind the scenes, including Ripple's partnership with the U.S. on Cal Bank Digital Currencies, CBCs, and efforts by the SEC and Congress to address issues of special drawing rights. SDR liquidity, Japan's top banks enabling XRP for international payments, and other factors are coming together at a critical juncture. Additionally, there are indications that the value of XRP may surge to an astounding $10,000 per unit, indicating that we are not even close to the beginning of a significant financial revolution. In today's episode, we will delve deeper into the latest developments. We will present all the data clearly and concisely for your convenience. Please click like before we get into today's amazing developments. Join our community by subscribing and activating alerts. I'll explain why the giant's significant bet on XRP's value. Achieving new heights is closely linked to the Federal Reserve's upcoming significant action. In terms of embracing XRP, let's be clear. Enter the issue at hand into Google, or even better, use the tool known as Google Bard to search for it. What is the world's bridge currency? You'll find that everyone says XRP. Still, more than simply the name matters. The ISO code is what actually determines it. Now that we have assigned XRP the 4217 classification, elevating it beyond the status of a mere digital asset and giving it a distinct identity, let's delve deeper into this development. In the second image, one can begin to piece together the Federal Reserve ISO 4217 currency under the standard by searching for it. Each international currency has a three-letter code. This monumental milestone solidifies XRP's position as a global currency with the ability to exchange easily with all listed currencies under the ISO standard, including the euro. The exchange rates for dollars, JPY, the pound, and other currencies are also available. The journey begins to take on a captivating quality. In my search for indisputable proof, I went straight to the source and used the Federal Reserve's official resources. Our research team's tireless work enabled us to navigate the complex world of digital finance. The Federal Reserve's own website has taught us something revolutionary about the world of digital finance. It unequivocally and clearly states that an ISO 4217 three-let code uniquely identifies all currencies, including the USD and the yen, and it also identifies which cryptocurrency belongs to this esteemed group. The Federal Reserve prominently lists XRP among them. Without a doubt, the evidence is in front of us. The Federal Reserve, a symbol of monetary authority, has released a statement and updated the website most recently on October 24, 2023, providing evidence that this isn't just speculation. Remarkably, the release of this upgrade coincided with the conclusion of the Ripple litigation in the U.S. and the resounding approval of financial institutions' use of it by the U.S. Congress. This series of events is not accidental in their operations, rather, it is part of a well-planned story about financial innovation that is currently taking place. This estimate is subject to change as the discussion shifts towards the potential for XRP to reach $10,000. Beyond theoretical speculation and grounded in the actual global transaction volumes expected to pass through the XRP ledger, it is imperative to understand that the significance of Ripple's partnerships goes beyond simple cooperation when contemplating the facilitation of quadrillions in transactions, with a $10,000 valuation for XRP. Not only does this seem feasible, but it also appears to be quite economical in the grand scheme of things. It's all about strong faith. Financial organizations with exceptional positions, like Uphold, have a portfolio worth more than 1 billion XRP. In contrast, it maintains that its investment in XRP, which is valued at over $1.28 billion, is an astounding 740 times greater than its investment in other cryptocurrencies. The financial sector's need for a digital asset that can withstand the enormous pressures of global finance is the justification for such a substantial investment in XRP. The banking sector is ready to include XRP in a transaction with a larger value than $110,000 per unit. This is not just wishful thinking, rather, it is a precursor to a fundamental change in the way that people use currency, with talk of XRP rising to $10,000 soon. The growing momentum is bolstered by its anticipated inclusion in digital currencies issued by central banks. This theory has received support from various sources. The Federal Reserve has highlighted the worldwide application of XRP by the ISO 4217 standard, which began in 2024. The body of evidence highlights the scope of this evolution. However, the conversation today extends beyond price speculative thinking. Resolving would end a protracted legal struggle and reveal the enormous possibility of a settlement hovering over the SEC and Ripple Lab negotiations, potentially boosting XRP's market value significantly. We're not only teasing these advancements as their utility grows, we're prepared to make the precise documents public. The CEO of Ripple Lab will receive evidence of this proposed settlement, which is subject to approval at any point in the future. Previous settlement offers have been crucial, particularly in light of Judge Torres' order to reach a non-litigious deal by November 9, 2023. The parties were under tremendous pressure to meet this deadline. This pressure compelled the SEC to convene an immediate assembly to discuss topics ranging from institutional settlements to litigation resolution. The outcome was an impressive settlement offer to buy a lab from the SEC for $770 million to end the lawsuit, but Ripple proved their resiliency by turning it down. The storyline surrounding XRP has changed significantly. The possibility of President Joe Biden issuing an executive order, which could significantly impact XRP and other cryptocurrencies, has further motivated us. Legal expert John Deaton has indicated that Ripple is likely to accept this reduced effort, potentially signaling the end of the legal battle with the SEC. This executive order is just the start of our in-depth investigation. In this development, Ripple Labs received a second, much lower settlement offer of $2 million. We're getting into the nuances today. We are considering the possibility that XRP will reach the previously mentioned $10,000 milestone, as well as the notable 10% surge in market activity that has occurred recently. Just one day after President Biden's significant executive order, there has been an acceleration and a rise in stakes. This is evidence of the orders intended to encourage the Federal Reserve's global adoption of XRP by the ISO 4217 standard, a conclusion supported by independent research. Shortly after this directive, a settlement proposal emerged, urging Ripple Labs to accept and definitively resolve their legal dispute. The planned Ripple SEC settlement with the SEC includes a $20 million fine to finally end the Ripple SEC litigation. This is a novel circumstance. A thorough investigation is necessary, particularly considering Ripple CEO's remarks about U.S. banks' interest in utilizing XRP following their SEC legal issues. If the case is successful, the Federal Reserve may decide to modify its strategy for implementing XRP, which might increase the number of transactions going through the XRP ledger. This talk today delves further than idle conjecture. It explores the real and dynamic environment of XRP's place in the global financial system. Please remember that I am not a certified financial advisor, and the material in these videos is only meant to be watched for enjoyment. I constantly advise people to do independent studies and speak with experts before making any financial choices. I appreciate you watching, and if you liked the video, please click the like button. Remember to enable alerts so that I am the first to know when I upload new content.